Nation on the Travels with Buddy station. Today is Friday, June 19th, and today I'm going to do a basic king of the core body exercises, which is a sit-up. So I'm going to do some core body exercises today. I'm going to start up with doing a basic sit-up. And sit-ups are very important to do for your core. And like they say, it doesn't matter how much you can bench press or whatever. If you can't do that many sit-ups, then your body's probably weak because sit-ups uses so much core muscles. And there's two basic ways to do the sit-up. You can either do it with your legs straight out in front of you like this, where you're doing the sit-up, like that. Or you can do it with your knees bent. I'll do it with my knees bent because I put my feet under my Reebok stepper, and if my legs are straight, my toes won't fit under there, so I gotta bend my knees. But I'll do another set on my total gym where I can do them with my legs straight out in front of me, and then and I put the thing under my feet, and then I do the sit up. And that's another way to do it. And it works the core, works the hip flexors, and works a lot of major muscle groups. So it's a really good power exercise. So if you're into strength training, you gotta work on your sit-ups. It's very important. Sit-ups are a very important core body exercise. And I'm gonna start off with a basic floor sit-up. I do sit-ups on my total gym, and I do them on an incline a lot of times. But basically, I'm just gonna warm up with a basic sit-up right off the floor, which is just a basic sit-up. I'm gonna have to do with my knees bent. And it's also good to do them off the floor with your legs straight in front of you as well. Like I say, you just gotta find something you could hook your feet under. I could, like I said, I can do it on my total gym. I could even put it on the flat part of my total gym and hook my feet under the pull-up bars, and then just do my legs straight. Or I can do it even on an incline to add more tension. So today I'm gonna do some sit-ups, and I might even do some push-ups. We'll see how I feel, right, buddy? And it is beautiful outside today. The weather is really nice, and it would be a crime if I wasn't able to take Buddy out for a walk today. Buddy wants to go for a walk today because there's a nice breeze. It's probably about 70 degrees. Really good walking weather. So maybe later I'll take Bud for a walk if he's good. Right, Bud? Well, he's always good. So make sure you stay tuned, and I'm going to do some old-fashioned sit-ups right off the floor. So stay tuned. Alright, I'm going to do a basic set of sit-ups. I haven't did this exercise in a while. I'm going to put my feet under my Reebok stepper, and I got my knees bent. I'm going to try to go for between 20 and 25 repetitions. Count along with me. And it's a really good stretch for the lower back as well. Alright, woo. I did 25 sets, I did 25 reps. And typically what I would do is I'll rest maybe 2 or 3 minutes, do another set of 25, do 4 sets, and get 100 repetitions. I don't know if I'm going to do that today though. I might do another set, we'll see. And then, but I also want to do some straight leg sit-ups on the total gym as well. So I'm going to rest for about 2 or 3 minutes, and I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do. I'll probably do another set of sit-ups. So stay tuned. All right, well, the jury's out, and I decided I'll do another set of sit-ups. See if I can get, I'll try to get another 25 reps. I rested about 2.5 minutes, and see if I can get another 20. I'll try to get at least 20, maybe even 25. Oh, count along with me. I got 18, and I tell you, my hip flexors right here, these muscles right here, is what got tired. Not so much my abdominals, but I'm gonna try for a few more reps. Show you, I'll get my 25. All right, woo. I got 25 reps, and I tell you, it was my legs that kind of gave out on that second set. It was these muscles right here, right upper thigh, because that's a those are the muscles that you use a lot when you're doing sit-ups, especially when your knees are bent. And I haven't did regular floor sit-ups in a while, because normally I would do 4 sets of 25, but I haven't did these in a while. So I'm gonna do one more set. I'm gonna try to get 25 reps, even if I gotta stop in the middle of the set, like I did that one, and rest for a few seconds and crank out a few more. And then I'm gonna do them straight leg. When you do them straight leg, it hits the hip flexors as well, but from like a different angle. I think it's like the outer part of the leg more. And I've been doing those more often because I've been doing them on my total gym. And so when the legs are bent, it feels slightly different. So I'm gonna rest for about 2 minutes, and I'll do another set. So stay tuned. All right, I'm gonna do one more set of bent leg sit-ups. And did I mention I'm 54 years old? I'm 54 years old. I'm gonna see if I can do another set of 25 reps on the sit-ups. Whoa. I rested about 2.5 to 3 minutes, and I gotta tell you, it's these muscles right here that kind of gave out on me before my abdominals. Because sit-ups, you really work those front hip flexors. People don't realize that. In the front part of your calves too, the front part of your ankles, you're working those too. But I'm gonna try for about 15, 25 repetitions. Count along with me. Alright, woo. And again, like I said, those last couple of reps where I paused in between the reps a little bit, it wasn't because my stomach was tired, it was because my front hip flexors are weaker than my abdominals. And that's a really good muscle to train and is the front hip flexors, because that's responsible for like picking your feet up. You work that muscle right here. And if you got very strong front hip flexors, you'll be able to throw a hard kick or a hard knee. But that's the muscle that's responsible for like lifting your legs up. And I've been doing a lot of crunches. I always do a lot of crunches where I'm working my abdominals a lot, but when you're doing crunches and stuff like that, you're not working that front hip flexor. And I tell you, my front hip flexors, they're pumped. I can feel the muscles right here, just like the muscles burning and tired. So yeah, so I gotta do more sit-ups. And I know if I do sit-ups more consistently, my front hip flexors will start getting strong again. And because I got 25, but I had to rest between the last few repetitions. But anyways, I'm gonna do some straight leg sit-ups on the total gym next when my legs are straight. And when your legs are straight, you're working your hip flexors, but you're working a different part of your hip flexors. It's like more, I feel like it's more like the outer part. And I've been doing those on the total gym more consistently. So I'll do a set or two of those next, so stay tuned. All right, I did some hip flexor stretching like this. It stretched the hip flexors. And I'm going to do another set of regular sit-ups, because I'm going to do 100. So I did 3 sets of 25. I did 75 sets, or 75 reps so far. So I was like, you know what? I'd like to do 100. I'm going to try to go for 100. So I'm going to see if I can get another set of 25. I did some stretches for my hip flexors, and so hopefully that worked. Because that's a muscle I really need to strengthen, is the front hip flexors. So I'm going to do a couple more sets of sit-ups. I'm going to try to get 25 repetitions, another set. So count along with me. All right, woo, it worked. I got 25 reps without even stopping. See, that's what I needed to do. The minute that I was resting, I stretched my hip flexors. I was doing stretching on them. Because that third set, they cramped up, the muscles right here, and I was like, ah. So I did some stretching, stretched that front hip flexor, and in between the set, boom, I got 25. I'm 54 years old, 25 sit-ups. So I'm going to rest about another 2 minutes, and while I'm resting, I'm going to be stretching that front part of my hip right here, that muscle. I'm going to do another set of 25, and that'll be a total of 100 sit-ups for a 54-year-old dude. Not bad. All right, so stay tuned while I'm stretching. All right. I must be losing my mind. I already did 4 sets. I did 4 sets of 25, so I already did 100 sit-ups. And I was like, I'm gonna do 100 sit-ups. You know, I'm gonna do another set. And I'm like, wait, I already did 100 sets. What am I talking about? So that's what happens when you get old. You start forgetting things. All right, so instead of doing another set of sit-ups, because that would be 125, I bet you I can I probably could now because my legs are warmed up. But I think I'm gonna do a set of push-ups. Because I don't like, do more, I'll do a set of push-ups, just do different exercise. Because I don't want to get bored with doing the same exercise. So I did 100 sit-ups, so I'm gonna try to get 25 push-ups, or at least 20, because I haven't done push-ups in a while. That's another exercise that I would do them in sets of either 5 sets of 20 or 4 sets of 25. So I did 4 sets of 25 on the sit-ups, even though on my third set I paused. I think my second and third set I actually paused in between repetitions to crank out to 25. But my fourth set I did 25 without stopping. So. And I was psyched, and I was like, I'll do one more. I was like, oh, wait a minute, I already did 100. So I'm going to do a set of push-ups, and I'm try to get 25 repetitions. So count along with me. This is also a really good exercise for the core. chest, shoulders, triceps, and core. Count along with me. All right, I got 28 repetitions on the push-ups, and I could have got 30, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna stop at 28 because I don't want to overdo it. And I think that'll be my workout for today. So I did 4 sets of sit-ups, 25 sets, I did 100 sit-ups, and I did 28 push-ups. And I think it's a good enough workout for today. I want to overdo it because I want to go for a walk later on because it's beautiful outside. And remember, if you like these videos, make sure you subscribe to Travels with Buddy. Remember to keep training, keep taking those walks, and have an awesome day. Peace out.